Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we have quite a task ahead of us. We are going to be decluttering my entire lip product collection. Lip liners, all lipsticks, and lip glosses. I'm a little bit of a hoarder of such things, so I really would like to make a dent in this collection because all of my lipstick holders are full and I'm kind of just having to start putting lip products on top of my drawers, and it gets messy and they fall all the time. And point is, I need to make some progress here. So hopefully that is exactly what we're going to do. If that sounds good to you, please leave a like down below and let's get started. So we're gonna start with lip liners, and I'm just gonna start grabbing things that I know I'm gonna wanna keep. So all of my ColourPop lip liners are favorites of mine. So just to give you an idea, I'm probably not going to swatch every single thing, otherwise we'll be here all day, but I have Ashton, which is this cool tone brown, Oh Snap, kind of a mid-tone nude pink, BFF, which is my all-time favorite, just a perfect kind of nude color. This is Cool BFF, which is like a light-ish cool tone nude. Brink, which is this kind of rosy color, and then this one is called Bad Habit, and it's more of like a fuchsia pink. I love the ColourPop lip liner formula. It's one of my favorites. Obviously, I'm hanging on to them. Another of my favorite formulas is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheats. I actually have two of Pillow Talk, which I'm not sure how that came to be, but I'm glad because it's one of my favorites. And then I have the shade Iconic Nude. I love these. Yes, they're pricey, but honestly, if I could have one high-end lip liner in my life, it would be these. Another favorite, the Sephora Collection retractable lip liners. I have 3 of these. I have the shades Dressed to the 90s, Hot Sauce, and Sinker Suede, which is my favorite. It's a really pretty, like, cool toned pink. But like nude pink, you know? It's not like aggressively pink. I feel like I have to swatch this one. I just want you to appreciate this. These are like $13, and then during the Sephora sales, the Sephora collection goes on sale for 30% off. These are every bit as creamy as the Charlotte Tilbury. The lasting power is awesome. That's my favorite shade, Sinker Suede. Highly recommend these ones. Definitely not going anywhere. Okay, let's see. I have a couple of the little minis of the Pat McGrath lip liners. I have Divine Rose and Nude Venus. I love these as well. These came in little mini sets of the lip products from Pat McGrath, and these are fantastic. Super creamy, super pigmented, and you know, for as expensive as Pat McGrath is, they better be good. And they are. This is my LA Girl Ultimate Lip Liner in Nonstop Nude. I really enjoy this formula. It's super creamy, super pigmented, and the lasting power is unreal. The shade that I have is pretty close to Pillow Talk, which is why I bought it, to kind of compare them. And I would say this formula and shade are both pretty comparable. This is my Kitten lip liner from M Cosmetics. As usual, M Cosmetics never misses. The shade is so cute. Can you tell that I have a type of lip liner color? This is like the one red lip liner I actually use. It's from L'Oreal. It's the Color Riche in Always Red. This is the only red that I actually use. This one is from Essence, and it's fine. It's the shade, it's the soft contouring lip liner in So Lovesick. For me, this one's just A, a little on the pink side for a red that I prefer, and B, it's just a little bit drier of a formula, and I really like super creamy, easy to draw on kind of lip liners. So I'm okay getting rid of this one. This is from Kokie. It's their lip liner in the shade Natural. This is such a good drugstore lip liner. I cannot say enough good things about this. I've really been meaning to pick up more shades of this one, but as you can see, I kind of have enough already. This is the MAC lip liner in the shade Soar. My mom got a duplicate of these in a subscription box, and so I got to keep one. This is a gorgeous color. I feel like I've barely touched this since I've had it, so I definitely need to pull that out soon. This is from NYX. It is the Slide On Glide On lip liner in the shade Nude Suede Shoes. I heard about this from Allie Glines, and I love this. Would you believe me if I told you this has abysmal reviews on Ulta? I have no idea why. It's such a good nude lip liner color. I love how creamy the formula is. It's so creamy that I feel like the lasting power isn't the best, but I really don't mind that. For like an everyday chill type of look with just like this and a lip gloss, it works totally fine, and I love it. I have another in that formula. This is the Slide On Glide On in Alluring. And this one I think dried out a little bit, and also it's not really a color that I ever use. It's a little too pink, so I'm gonna let that one go. This is from the Glamlight Barbie collection. I found the lip kit at TJ Maxx or Marshall's or wherever it was, and I could not resist. This color, though, is a little bit odd. It's like a purpley brown. I really like the lipstick color that came with it, and I really like the lip gloss, but I don't know that I love this color enough to literally ever pull it out. And I know I bought them as a set, but, like, I can separate the set. It's really not that deep, so I'm going to pass this on. Let me grab my NYX Slim pencils. I have a good few of these. They are wonderful. Yeah. So these are $4 at the drugstore, these NYX Slim lip pencils, so obviously I just keep buying them. The formula is awesome. Even though it's like a wooden pencil, it's very creamy. The lasting power is so good, and it has beautiful colors. So I have the shade Nude Pink. That second one is the shade Natural. That third one is Peekaboo Neutral, which is pretty similar to Natural. It's a little bit cooler toned pink. Natural is a little bit more like reddish brown in it. This one's pretty close to Pillow Talk as well. And then I have Nude Beige, which I've been pulling for a lot lately. I really enjoy that one. So, love the formula, love the lasting power, love the price point. Cannot recommend those enough. This is from Juvia's Place. It's their liner in the shade Love Me. Really pretty, really creamy, really pigmented. Look how pigmented that is. Like, I barely touched the liner to my skin. Super beautiful. I have a few from Maybelline, and I'm probably actually going to hang on to all of these. This is the shade Raw Chocolate. It matches the matte lipstick that I have in the same shade. It is a beautiful warm tone brown. These are also incredibly creamy and incredibly smooth. This is the shade Totally Toffee, which looks similar on camera to Raw Chocolate, but in person, this one is much more pink, and this one is much more like orangey brown. And then I have Gone Greige, which again matches a lipstick shade that I have from them, and it is this awesome, like, purpley gray. It's really unique. I don't have anything else like this. Not doing a great job decluttering. Let's get to some that I can. These are the LA Girl Perfect Precision lip liners. I have them in the shades Blushing and Sugar and Spice. This is just a little bit too dry of a formula for me. I feel like it tugs at my lips, and I just don't really like using it, so I'm going to get rid of these. This is my only burgundy lip liner. It's from some subscription box ages ago. It's from Real Her in the shade Be Yourself, Be Real Her. It's my literal only burgundy, so until I rectify that, I'm going to hang on to it. This is a really nice shade. It's from the L'Oreal Color Riche Matte line in the shade Matte Stermind. Haha, Matte Stermind. That's funny. Again, predictably, a nice kind of mid-tone nude. This one from Dose of Colors, I got this from a BoxyCharm sale ages ago, and I actually really like this. I don't even know if they still sell it, but it's the shade Overdrawn. And it's just a really easy to use, again, kind of like a peachy nude color. And I actually pull for this a lot. It goes with a lot of different lip colors. This I'm going to go ahead and let go of. This is the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Whipped Caviar. The shade is a little bit pinker than I tend to go for, and the formula is a little bit drier than I tend to like. So I'm going to let that one go. This is from Christian Audette, actually. It's the shade Nude Sandals. Beautiful, warm, nude, brown. And it's a really nice brand and a really nice lip liner. This one's from Joa. It's the shade Cinnamon, if I'm not mistaken. It's my only, like, orangey lip liner. So I'm going to hold on to that because it's the closest I've got to something that goes with, like, a rich orange brown or an orange red, something like that. These are from Essence. I don't think they sell this formula anymore. It's the Stay 8 Hour lip liner. I have two shades. I have the shade So Default, which, again, is a little bit pinker than I tend to go for. So I think I'm going to pass that on. But this shade is Because Duh, and I actually really like this one. Guess why? It's a pinky nude. I'm super predictable, I know, but it's what I like. This is from Buxom. It is their Plump Line lip liner in the shade Confidential. It has a little brush on the other side, which is kind of cute. It's a super chunky pencil, but it is a really pretty, like, coral shade. And again, it's kind of the only one I have in that shade. I have like a zillion pinky nudes and then like one red, one orange, one coral. Listen, I don't want to hear it. This is from some random subscription box brand. It's from Evio Beauty. It's the shade Val. This is like the mauviest tone probably that I have. So I'm trying to think, do I want to hang on to it for that reason? Because I don't really have anything that mauve. I don't really wear lipsticks that mauve either, though. So, I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose. Yeah, I'm going to pass that one. This is from BK Beauty. It's the lip liner in Warm Spice. The formula is really nice. I like the shape of it. Kind of comes up in this little tilted thing. Oops, I got it on my hand. That's that shade. I'm sure you can imagine why I like it. Keeping it. I can't even read what this is anymore. I think it was from Essence, but I have no idea which one it was or what the color name is. It's too dry. It's old and it's way too dry, and I have this color a million times over, so I'm probably going to throw that one out, actually. These two came in a little set that, again, my mom got in a subscription box and she didn't want, so she gave to me. This shade is called Latte, which is actually a really stunning red, rusty brown kind of color. Ooh, I actually like that a lot. And then this shade is Cocoa, and it's really my only, like, true brown, which, again, I have one of a lot of things, and this is my one true brown. So, makes sense to hold on to those. I actually got a lip liner set for Christmas as well, so I'm going to go ahead and show those really quick and kind of introduce them into my collection. My mom got this lip liner set, again, probably in a subscription box, but it came with 3 lip liners, and she gave them to me, so this is what we've got. First, I have this kind of mauve-y pink. It's called Bloomy Bow, and that's what that shade looks like. Then I have, oh good, a true red, thank God. It's called Rate Rena. Ooh! These are so pigmented and creamy. Wow. And then this burgundy kind of color is the shade Pick Perla. Oh my God, they're so creamy. So those are the new ones. Welcome to the collection. I think I made a dent. So these are all going back to the lip liner drawer, and these are either going to be thrown away because they're too old or given away. So I think that's pretty good. Let's go grab some of these lipsticks. Okay, I am aware that this is a problematic amount of lipstick. That is why we're here today. This is all liquid lipsticks and bullet lipsticks. There aren't even any lip glosses in here. So there's a lot happening. Let's just get into it. There's so much to do here. Okay, let me grab liquid lips first and we'll start there. These are all the liquid lips, so let's just start there. I have 4 of them from the Sephora collection. I have this one, which is number 72. It's a really nice, like, cool tone nude. I like this a lot. This is my go-to red liquid lip. It's the shade number 1. This is shade number 1. This is a nice mauve color that I like. This is shade 13, lucky number 13. Let me swatch this one really quick, though. I don't use mauves that often. That one's pretty, though. I like that. This is like this fun pink color. It's the shade 69. It's just a little much for me, I think. It's just very punchy, and I'm never going to use something like that. So that one can go, actually. Keeping these 3, getting rid of that super pale pink one. Never, ever getting rid of any of my Maybelline Super Stays. This is the best drugstore liquid lipstick, and you can fight me on it. I have the shades Poet, Dancer, and Seductress. Seductress is my favorite. This is the perfect, like, rosy nude. I love these. They go nowhere ever. I'm not even a big liquid lipstick fan, but I love those. I also love the Superstay Vinyl Ink. I have mine in the shade Cheeky. These are really fun. They have a really similar feel on the lips to the originals, except I think they're even thinner in texture, number one. And number two, they really do dry down with a little bit of a glossy finish. They're a touch on the sticky side. That's not dried down yet, obviously. They're a touch on the sticky side, but I'm pretty sensitive to sticky, and I don't mind it at all. So I like these a lot. I definitely want a few more shades of that one. Because the lasting power is still amazing. I'm sorry that my cat is making so much noise. The lasting power is still amazing, even though they have a glossy finish. This is from Huda Beauty. It's a demi-matte lipstick in the shade Feminist. It's a really pretty warm nude color. The only question is it expired? So that's that color. I think it smells fine, and it went on the hand fine, so I'm fine with keeping that. This is from ColourPop. It's the Ultra Blotted Lip in the shade Bunhead. You can see it's very clearly separating. This isn't really my color, and I don't even really like the Ultra Blotted Lip formula. That's the color right there. That's Bunhead. But I'm keeping it because it's part of the Sailor Moon collection, and that's why I bought it in the first place. This is also from ColourPop. This is one of their Ultra Satin Lips in the shade Dreamy. This is from the literal Kathleen Lights Dream Street collection. This is so bonkers old that it's actually embarrassing that I still have it. What does this smell like? Oh, that smells awful. The color is beautiful, but it's nothing revolutionary, and this is just way too old for me to justify keeping, so I think it's her time now. Her time to go. That smells busted. This is a little mini of the Rare Beauty Whipped Liquid Lipstick in the shade Inspire. The lasting power on these is surprisingly good for it being like the whipped mousse texture. So I enjoy this one a lot. It's very comfy too. This is a Kat Von D, like old school liquid lipstick from her in the shade Bow and Arrow. And I do like this formula a lot. The lasting power is crazier than any other liquid lipstick on the market, and it's a really interesting brown shade, so it's pretty unique in my collection as well. So I don't feel that bad about keeping it. Not going to spend too long on this. It's a Jeffree Star liquid lipstick. It's the only one I still have. It's sentimental to me, so I hang on to it. This is from Ciate London. It's the liquid velvet lipstick in the shade Dazed. It's kind of this like dark, rich brown. Nothing wrong with it. It's just that literally ever since I got it and decided to keep it, I have not used it once. So I'm like, okay, well then, do you really need this? And the answer is no, so I'm going to pass that on. This is the Peri Para Ink Velvet Tint in the shade 17. This is actually super nice. It has this really interesting, like, moussey texture. It dries down really nicely. That's what the shade looks like. And I'm interested in trying more K-Beauty in 2024. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing that. But so far, this has been really nice, and it's very comfortable on the lips. This is the Revlon Colorstay Satin Ink in the shade Your Go-To. This is really fun. It's like a lip stain, but also like a liquid lip. Reminds me a little bit of that Maybelline Vinyl Ink one because it dries down with a little bit of a glossy finish. Obviously, that's still wet. I like this shade. I feel like it goes with a lot of different things, and I'm into a cool tone nude when I can find one, so this one's nice. I'm interested in getting another shade of this as well. All right, let us be so for real. I have kept these 3 Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks in my collection for so long, and I never touch them. This is the shade Nude Mood. I don't need this. I don't need this. I know I don't need this. Smells like slightly questionable. Like, I have so many things in that exact color. I do not need this. So that's gonna go. This is the shade Stone. It's this, like, mauve-y color. The smell of that one is less weird. I feel like I like the Sephora mauve better, though. Let me put that up against the mauve color in the Sephora collection. Yeah, so the Sephora one, if I'm gonna wear a mauve lipstick, I'm gonna, like, commit to wearing a mauve lipstick, you know, not this, like, washed out version. So Sephora stays, Dose of Color goes. I am going to keep Coral Crush, however, because it is actually a unique shade in my collection, and when I want to do like a bold lip, if I'm going out, this is going to stay on all night long. Look at that gorgeous shade. It's so much fun. So that one is actually going to stay. But we got rid of a few, so we're off to a good start. All right, on to what is essentially the main event of this video, and that is bullet lipsticks. I know I have an ungodly amount of these, and I know a lot of them are the same color. So I think it's time to put some of these to rest. Let's start with the MAC, because I don't see myself getting rid of very many of these. I collect them for a reason. I don't really buy them at full price ever. I don't really think they're worth it at that price, but I get them at TJ Maxx and Marshalls a lot. And at those prices, I think they're pretty worth it. Is that all of them? I think so. Okay, let's just start. I'm just going to show you in a random order. This is the shade Chili. Beautiful orangey red. And also like a classic MAC shade. This is Creme in Your Coffee. It is my favorite MAC shade of all time. I'm going to swatch it. I can't help myself. It's the Luster Glass formula, I think. Cream Sheen formula. So stunning. I would wear this everywhere if I could. This is like top 10 lipsticks ever made. This is Velvet Teddy, another MAC classic and another of my favorites. This is Runway Hit. It's a more kind of peachy pink, and it's one of the matte shades. I don't wear it a lot, but it does serve me well when I'm looking for a shade like that. This is Fresh Brew, which is this one is the Luster Glass, I think. Yeah, Luster. It's a really pretty, like, interesting, neutrally brown kind of sheer shade. And I feel like it goes on top of lip liners in a really interesting way. By the same token, I never really pull for it. I don't know, but it's pretty. It's interesting. It's unique. And I like unique, so it's staying anyway. You can't ask me to get rid of my MAC lipsticks, okay? I just can't. This is my only Powder Kiss formula. It's the shade Mull It Over. I don't love the Powder Kiss formula as much as the regular matte formula. I don't dislike this one, but I prefer the original formula, so I haven't bought any more Powder Kiss. But I do like this one. I have the shade Blankety, which is a classic sheer nude pink shade. That one's gorgeous with so many lip liners. This is Mare, a really classic, like, mauve-y pink shade. That's so beautiful. I have a lot of their, like, staple colors, you know. This is Honey Love, another one of my favorites. Gorgeous, warm nude, peachy kind of brown. So pretty. This is Ruby Woo, of course, the OG MAC shade. This is Spanish Fly, and it's one that I found at TJ Maxx. It's like a luster glass one that's like a brown with a green sheen. I keep trying to convince myself I'm going to use it, and then I never do. So I actually am going to get rid of this one. I just need to embrace the fact that I'm not actually that interesting, no matter how much I want to be. This is Whirl. It's another favorite. It's this rich, chocolatey brown kind of color. So much fun in like the fall and winter. This is Pretty Boy. I might pass this on as well. This is not something that I ever wear. It's a little sheer, which helps with the vibrancy of the color, but realistically, I just don't wear colors like that very often. So I'm going to pass that on. Wow, I did not think I was going to get rid of any MAC. Look at me go. This is Sea Sheer, which is another one of the Luster lipsticks. This looks pretty punchy on the bullet, but because it's kind of a sheerer formula, it ends up being pretty approachable for me. It's just kind of this rosy pink, and I do like it. Then we have Diva, which is another MAC classic burgundy color. And finally, last but certainly not least, we have Mocha, which is a beautiful, like, mid-toned rosy brown. Super gorgeous. I see this as, like, Creme in Your Coffee, but, like, the punchier version. Beautiful. So I did actually get rid of a couple of my MAC lipsticks. Look at me go, but the rest are, of course, not going anywhere. All right, I'm just going to start grabbing things as I see them. First things first, I see my Milani Color Fetish lipsticks. I have the shades Secret, which is pretty much a dead-on dupe for Pillow Talk, but this formula is even better than the Charlotte Tilbury matte formula. And the shade Passion, which is one of my most unique colors, and I love, love, love that shade. So those are both incredible, and I will never get rid of them ever. This is my one treasured Natasha Denona lipstick in the shade Yana. I don't even know if this is sold anymore. It's this beautiful, like, neutral brown nude. Kind of leans cool, actually. It's a pretty cool tone now that I look at it on a swatch. Smells like vanilla. I love it. It feels so luxurious on the lips, and it should for the price point. This is my one Makeup by Mario lipstick. It's the shade Annie. It's a very pretty, like, rosy, peachy color. It's not my favorite formula. I don't think I'd buy another one. It feels a little drier than I want it to. But it is a really pretty color, and when you sheer it out a bit, it feels a lot more comfortable. This, oh my gosh, this is my old ColourPop Luxe lipstick in Foolish. I don't think you can ever make me get rid of it. It's just this gorgeous, like, vibrant, rusty orange. It's so much fun in the fall. This is a lipstick from Lawless that I think works really well as just like a lightening up the center of the lips kind of shade. I don't think I'd ever wear it by itself. But because I have that, I think I'm finally ready to get rid of my old busted e.l.f. Seriously Satin lipstick in Creme. Because I feel like they do a very similar thing. And I just would rather have the Lawless one than this, like, broken-ass packaging. This is also a ColourPop Luxe lipstick. Obviously, I'm not getting rid of it because it's from the Star Wars collection. This is the shade Dark Lord. It's just this, like, peachy nude. But more importantly, it's Star Wars, and that's why I bought it. What else am I definitely not getting rid of? I feel like that's an easy way to narrow them down. My Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks are not going anywhere. Not because it's my favorite formula of all time, but just because they're friggin' Charlotte Tilbury. I have the shade Blushing Dream, which is a very cute pink, kind of a classic pink lipstick shade in my opinion. I have, of course, Pillow Talk in the Matte Revolution formula, which to me is wildly overrated. Not bad, but wildly overrated. The lasting power isn't there. It feels super silicone-y, and it just kind of fades to nothing really quickly. The Milani one is better, trust me. And then I have Bitch Perfect, which is the lighter peachy color on the bottom there. So definitely not getting rid of any of those. Speaking of, like, the nice stuff that's definitely not going anywhere, I have some Pat McGrath lipsticks in here as well. I have the two mini ones from those sets with the lip liners. So this one is Divine Rose, more of a pinky color, obviously, from the name. This one is Nude Venus, more of like a peachy pink. God, those look similar when you swatch them next to each other. That's embarrassing. And then one I got from the website when they were on sale for $12. This is the shade 1995. And it also looks basically just like a nude. Yeah, look, okay, I know what I like. And the formula is super nice. Let's see, not getting rid of my Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lips. I have two of the original ones. I have Coconut, which is this brown nude color. Grapefruit, which is more of a peachy color. And then I have Peachy Beige from the Plumping line. Love these. Amazing formula. I could wear like nothing but these on the day-to-day and be incredibly happy. This is from the Sephora collection. I don't think these are available anymore. It's sort of a similar thing to the Tarte ones, the clicky pen thing. It's the Melting Lip Click in the shade Caramel. This is actually very comfy on the lips. I feel like it's a little bit sheerer than the Tarte. But I do like this formula a lot, actually, so I'm holding on to that. I got it for like $5 when it went on sale. That was pretty cool. While we're on clicky pens, let's address my other ones. This is my M Cosmetics lip cushion in Venetian Rose. I love this. Like I've said many times before, M Cosmetics can do no wrong in my book. That being said, as cute as this is, I feel like the Kaja Heart Melter is just one that I forget about. Like, it's cute, it has the little heart-shaped bullet that you click up, and it's a nice color. But I just never think about this, and I feel like it's a similar shade to Venetian Rose, and I would rather use Venetian Rose every time. So I'm gonna let that one go. I've been holding on to it just for the packaging, and I need to quit doing that. I have my Sephora collection lipsticks here. I have Take a Bite, which is this super fun, like, vibrant cherry red. I really love that color. I have We, which is this cute pinky nude. That one's my newest acquisition. And then I have these three. Why did you buy those, you ask? These are from the Zodiac sign collection, and I bought them because they're my big three. These are not colors that I probably would have bought otherwise, but I am a Scorpio sun, a Gemini moon, and a Capricorn rising. That is why I bought them. That is why I have them. They are cute colors, but I don't wear them often. They were like $5, okay? I can't be held responsible for what I do when things are on sale for $5. Holy crap, that red one stained my hand. That's crazy. This NARS, what's this called? Afterglow Lip Balm in Dolce Vita. It's fine. It's kind of, it's not even really a lipstick. It's a lip balm. And it's not that nourishing of a lip balm. And yeah, it's just kind of okay. So I'm going to pass that on. It came in a set. I'm not that sad about it. This NYX Suede Matte Lipstick in the shade Brunch Me. I keep keeping it because I'm like, oh, it's so pretty and pigmented and blah, blah, blah. And do I ever wear it? No. Passing it on. This is ridiculous. I like this. That's not the one I thought it was. I like this. This Bare Minerals lipstick in the shade Grace. It's really pretty. It's just a cute nude color. It's very hydrating on the lips. Bare Minerals is really slept on. Y'all need to pay more attention to Bare Minerals. This one, though, this is from Ilia. It's the shade Rosette. Smells kind of funky, number one, because Ilia's stuff tends to expire really quickly. And number two, this just isn't a color that I'm, like, head over heels for. And the formula's kind of forgettable. So I'm going to let go of that one. We're doing better. We're getting there. I'm doing good. Just let me believe that. This is a Juvia's Place lipstick that I actually really like. It's in the shade Muted. It's, first of all, hello, Bullet. It's just so cute. The packaging on this is adorable. It's this awesome, like, grayish brown color. Look at that. It's fun. Let me actually compare that to my Maybelline Gone Grayish. I'm just curious how they compare. Yeah, Maybelline has more purple in it. Maybelline, Juvia's. I like both of them. Do I wear them that often? No, but I like them. I like having things that are unique to my collection. I've said this a bunch of times. You know this. Let's talk about the rest of the Maybelline while we're here. This is the Shiny formula. Yeah, the Shine formula. This is the shade Spicy Mauve. I never reach for this. Just ever. There's nothing wrong with it. It's fine. I just never pull it out so it can go. This one is Naked Coral, which I keep trying to tell myself to use, and then I don't. So that's going to go too. It also kind of smells like it's time to go. So this one, though, I love. This is Maybelline's Raw Chocolate. It goes with the lip liner I showed you earlier. It's this gorgeous, rusty, warm brown type of deal. Gorgeous. Love it. Keeping it. Ooh, wiping these swatches off the back of my hand is starting to hurt. Okay, this is new to me. This is the Merit L'Avenue lipstick. It's a really interesting shade and a really interesting formula. It's much sheerer than it looks on the bullet. I'm enjoying it a lot since I got it, so that stays for sure. This Revlon matte lipstick in the shade Shameless is supposedly a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk Medium, and it's a very beautiful color. And I like the formula as well. While we're on Revlon, let me just get through these. These are the Super Lustrous Shine lipsticks. I have Rum Raisin, which I love. Gorgeous, gorgeous color. I have Nude Illuminator, which is also a favorite. Predictably, it's just like a nude pink color. God, those look similar. I promise on the lips they look different. And the bullets, they look I swear to God, they look different, okay? Just trust me. And then I have Glaring Coral. Didn't I mean to get rid of this in my last declutter because it's so gunky? I'm pretty sure I meant to get rid of this when like half of the thing came off on my lip. I was supposed to get rid of this ages ago. It's going. This is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Lip Balm in the shade Bliss You Berry. It is very nearly a spot-on dupe for Clinique's Black Honey, except I like this better. So that's staying. I don't actually know where my little mini Black Honey is, but I'll probably actually give it away because I just don't like it that much. It's fine. It's just nothing to write home about. This is from Christian Audette in the shade Golden Tiger. It's just so pale. I like the formula, but it's so pale. This is like a luxury formula, though, you know? And I am that shallow. I bet paired with the right lip liner, this will be very pretty. Hush. Mind your own business. I don't want to hear it in the comments, you guys. Let's go through the rest of ColourPop. I have a good few of these. Let's see. Let's start with the lippy sticks. This is Bossy. It's a great classic red. I'm going to put all of these on my hand at the same time because I'm starting to hurt from wiping it off. This is Frenchie. It's also a red, but it's much more like vibrant. And I like that one as well. This is Oh Snap. It's one of my favorites because it is a pinky nude. I am a predictable person. This is Brink, another of my favorites. Warm, kind of rosy nude. This is Grunge. I keep telling myself I will use it, and I don't. So I'm gonna get rid of it finally. It's also broken, so it probably just needs to go in the trash. This is Cookie. It's a really nice, like, easy to wear, peachy color. That one. Still smells fine, actually. I've had it for a while, so I'm surprised. This one I bought just for the name. It's called Songbird, and there's a song I like called Songbird. I don't wear that color very often, but it is pretty, and yeah, I bought it for the name. I don't care. I have one in the glowing lip formula that I love. It's the shade La Cienega, and it's a nude pink. Are you surprised? And then I found the blotted lip at Marshall's, actually, and I just really wanted to try the formula. I didn't even really care what shade it was, but this is the shade Cured, and it's actually really gorgeous. It's this, like, warm rose kind of shade. It's very pretty. So, enjoying that as well. So, you know, I decluttered a ColourPop. I like ColourPop, what can I say? This is a NARS Audacious lipstick in the shade Catherine. It's a really pretty muted orange kind of color, and it's spelled the same way as my middle name. So, I think that's fun. Yeah, it really is that simple for me. It really is. This is the NARS Power Matte lipstick. It's a little mini. It's the shade Dragon Girl, which is kind of a classic. And I also heard that Taylor Swift used to wear Dragon Girl all the time. So obviously I have to have it if Mother wore it. This, on the other hand, this is also from NARS. It is the Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in Dolce Vita. And I just don't really get why people like this so much. It's fine. It's just nothing special. I have a friend who wore this recently and she liked it, so I'm just gonna let her have it. This is from BK Beauty. It is the shade Kindness. It's a very cute, like, peachy nude. These are super comfortable on the lips. This is from e.l.f. It is their Sheer Slick in Golden Pear. I like this formula a lot. I tried a bunch of shades, and this is the only one that I liked how it looked on my lips, because guess what? It's a nude. I know what I like. I've had this forever and I never wear it. It's from Clinique. It's Plum Pop. It's just a little sample. The color's fine. I just never think about it, so it's gonna go. This is so old. This is from Becca. It's a little mini lipstick in the shade Orchid. Number 1, it's basically a cool toned, like, mauve-y purple shade, which I never wear. Number 2, Becca doesn't even exist anymore, so I'm gonna pass that on. Now I feel like I'm on a roll. These, actually, I'm gonna keep, though. These are all my Flower Beauty lipsticks. I have the Petal Pouts in the shade Autumn Rose, which I think is a really unique color. It's very pretty. And the shade Spiced Petal, which is one that I discovered on my quest for Pillow Talk dupes before I got the real thing. I also like this better than the real Pillow Talk. It's creamier and more comfy. And then this is in the Perfect Pout lipstick, and this is the shade Blush Rose. These are like the moisturizing formula, and they're so comfy. Wow, that looks downright purple next to Spiced Petal. It comes off a lot more nude on the lips, I swear. All right, we're getting down to it. We're doing it. This is from the Glamlight Barbie set that I bought. I didn't love the lip liner, but I do like this. That color is perfect for me. And it's Barbie. So, it's cute, okay? This is my e.l.f. What are these called? They're called the bullet lipsticks. What the heck are these called? The O-Face ones, that's it. This is in the shade Dirty Talk, and it is clearly supposed to be a dupe of Pillow Talk. And once again, I like this formula more than Pillow Talk. Call me crazy, but all these drugstore dupes, in my opinion, actually look and feel better on the lips. I didn't think I was going to keep this in my next declutter. This is some really old Hank and Henry lipstick that, like, pops out, like, from the top, and I just really kept for the packaging, and also because look at that. But I found out recently that this is an excellent shade match for this red sweater I have that I wear a lot. And it's also really comfy on the lips and lasts a really long time. So I'm glad I tried this again recently and realized that it's actually a great lipstick, not just for the packaging. You know how it is with wearing reds. You need a red to match every red thing in your wardrobe, right? Right? Or is that just me? God, bite. I need to just let bite go. I need to just let bite go. I have sake. It doesn't smell bad. That mauve-y kind of color. I have tannin, which I'm never gonna wear, let's be honest. It's this burgundy red. I have a couple burgundy reds. If I'm gonna wear one, it's probably not gonna be that. And chai. I've always loved chai. That brown one. What to do. I keep getting rid of all of these like mauve tones, and I'm starting to feel like I'm not gonna have one at all if I keep doing that. And I do occasionally wear a tone like that. So I'm gonna keep sake, I'm gonna keep chai because I love it, and I'm gonna get rid of tannin because I just don't wear colors like that often. And when I do, it's not that. Okay, L'Oreal shiny lipsticks. I do not need all of these. This is the cool toned one. It's called Dazzling Dough. I actually really like this. Cool toned lips are kind of something that I've been into. This is Shining Peach. Kept meaning to wear this over top of lip liners. I never do. I just pull for a gloss instead. We'll get the bullet all messed up anyway. So that can actually go. I almost put it over there, but that can go. This is Glossy Fawn. It is the warm tone nude, so you know I'm not getting rid of it. That one. And this is Varnished Rosewood, and it's the most pigmented one, and for a mauve tone, I actually quite like it. So that can stay. Those are the three that I use anyway. Okay, let's see. These Marc Jacobs ones are so old, dude. We have Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Smells fine, actually. Do I have any mid-tone pinks other than this that look like that? Because it's honestly, it's a useful thing to have. I want to compare this to that Revlon one. The Revlon one is way more brown. Compare it to Flower Beauty Autumn Rose. You know, that's not that far off. Autumn Rose is a little more purple, a little more muted. You can't even get Marc Jacobs Beauty anymore. If I miss having a shade like this, I'll go out and buy it in a formula that is, you know, more remarkable to me and no longer available. So I'm going to get rid of that. And I can definitely also get rid of Slow Burn because it's a nude, you know? It's a nude pink. I have that 75,000 times over, and I never think to reach for these. They're also so old. Like, I guarantee you those are expired a million times over. Okay, this is e.l.f. Seriously Satin in the shade Nectar. I used to use this a lot. I feel like the formula hasn't held up over time. It's fine, there's nothing wrong with it, but I have stuff I'd rather use. I really like this. This is the Superstay Crayon in Lead the Way. It really stays on beautifully, and I like this color a lot. It's just this really easy to wear pink. I have these Kaja Heart lipsticks. I have the shade Sprung, which actually is pretty close to that mid-tone pink I was looking for. So that works. And then I have this one, which is the shade Bay, and it's more of like a chocolatey brown color. It's a little cooler toned, but like the more I look at it, I'm like, how different is that from MAC Whirl? Because I feel like I'm way more likely to use Whirl. Here it is. Let me compare it side by side with Whirl. Whirl has a little more rosiness, I think, but like they're so similar, and I'd rather reach for Whirl. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass this one on just because, I mean, those are so similar. And last but not least, I have the KVD, what are these called? I don't even know. Epic Kiss Nourishing Lipstick in the shade Lolita. Found this at a Marshall's, I want to say. Marshall's. And I was curious because it's like the Lolita shade, like that's the classic shade. And it's got like a little bit of a sheerer formula, and it's got a really pretty color to it. It's a little glossier, a little sheerer. It's pretty. I like it. I want to wear it more. And the packaging is awesome. So I'm going to hang on to that as well. But this is the Bullet Lipstick Declutter Pile. I think it looks pretty solid. I'm pretty happy with it. If you add in the liquid lipsticks, it doesn't change it much. But, you know, I think I'm making a decent amount of progress here, which is good because next we have to do lip glosses. And lip glosses are kind of my vice, so I don't anticipate getting too far with those. But we'll see what happens. Let's get into the glosses. All right. We've made it to the lip glosses. These are a real problem. I need to figure out what to do with most of these. Okay, let's just start in no particular... Well, that was dumb. This is not even a lip gloss. This is a liquid lipstick from M Cosmetics. I'm keeping it. It looked like a lip gloss. Let's see. This is this, like, holographic pinky lip gloss thing from Lancome. The formula is really nice. I'm just never going to wear something like that, so it can go. This is my crushed oil infused gloss from Bobbi Brown in the shade Free Spirit. I love this. Definitely not going anywhere. Super luxurious feeling. Might as well get this out of the way now. If you've seen my best of 2023 video, you know I am literally obsessed with these. Like, I feel like I've used so much of this. I bought this in, like, summertime-ish. I've used so much of it. These are amazing. Run, do not walk. Incredible. My ColourPop So Juicy Gloss in Princess Cut is a classic. I enjoy this one. It's a solid clear gloss. All of my Tower 28 glosses are, of course, going nowhere. I have the clear in Chill, Almond, Pistachio, which, as you can see, has been very well loved, and my newest one, which is Spicy. I love these. One of my favorite gloss formulas. I have my cute little wine bottle that I got from Shop Miss A. I'm keeping it because it's adorable. I like this Kapari Lip Glossy. It tastes like birthday cake. This is also a friggin' liquid lipstick from M Cosmetics that I somehow thought was a lip gloss. Smells fine. She stays. It's old, but it smells fine. This is the Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer in the shade Charmer. I literally never reach for this. It's, for me, it just, like, it's not a gloss because it's too opaque, but, like, it doesn't feel like it should be a lipstick. I don't know. I never wear it. It can go. I just won't miss it, you know? Like, I feel like that needs to be the standard. Like, am I gonna miss it? These are ColourPop's Luxe Glosses. This one is from Star Wars in the shade Imperial. This is from the Harry Potter collection in the shade, I think it's Luna Lovegood, but it doesn't say on the bottom. I'm definitely not getting rid of either of these because they're collab products, but I will say the Luxe Lip Gloss formula is not my favorite. It's okay, but it's a little bit thick and sticky for my liking. I have these because, obviously. Love this Bare Minerals gloss. It's the Mineralist Lip Gloss Balm in the shade Serenity. It smells like candy, and it feels delicious on the lips. Another favorite clear gloss of mine is this Essence one. You can't even see the name on it anymore, but it's the clear one of the, like, Shine, Shine, Shine glosses. It's awesome. I don't think I need this anymore. This is from Neutrogena. It's the Hydro Boost Gloss in Almond Nude. Yeah, Almond Nude. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I just have so many nude glosses that I would rather wear than this, and it's kind of just taking up space. This Buxom Red Gloss is really nice. I've been really into red glossy lips lately, hence me buying Spicy from Tower 28. This started my obsession, the Fenty Heat in Hot Cherry. Obviously, that is staying too. But this one's gonna stay. It's the shade Natalie. Very cute. And then, while I'm on Fenty, let me just address that, because I doubt any of these are gonna get decluttered. This is the Cream Gloss in the shade Fenty Glow. These are really nice as well. This is my other Heat Gloss in the shade Fussy. And then I have a bunch of minis of the original Gloss Bomb formula. This is Baby Brute. Just a little bit of a sparkle. It's mostly clear. This is Cake Shake. Awesome, shiny nude color. My favorite, the original Fenty Glow. She has been very well loved. This is the original Fussy. It has also been very well loved. These I'm actually not that sure about. This is the shade Taffy Tease. And it's cute, but I just never reach for it. it's so like bubblegummy, and that's just not really something I do. But it's also so sheer that I feel like it doesn't really matter. But I have so many Fenty glosses that I like more. So I'm going to give this to somebody because somebody else would like to have a Fenty gloss much more than I need to have that one. This one I think I'm also going to get rid of. It's the shade Ruby Milk. I just don't really go for a lot of lipsticks that are in this color. And this gloss is tinted enough that it's definitely going to tint whatever I'm wearing that color. Really, the furthest I'll go in that direction is this one, and it looks like it's going to be really intensely pigmented, but it's actually not at all. Like, do you see how much sheerer that is than the Fenty? So, that's about as far as I'll go in the direction of, like, the bright, dark pink or burgundy type thing. So, I don't need that one from Fenty either. God, I can't believe I got rid of 2 of my Fenty glosses. Go me! We are being cutthroat. I'm not, but I'm trying. This is new to me. It's the Cali Ray, what is this called? Glazed and Infused in Taco Tuesday. I'm enjoying this. I got it in a set for my birthday, and I'm really liking it. This is the Lawless Forget the Filler in Rosy Outlook. It's just a little mini. This is a really nice gloss formula, though. It really smooths over all your lip lines. It's very comfortable. I like that one. This I got in my birthday gift from Sephora. It's the Patrick Ta... What is this called? Major Glow Lip Shine in She's Expensive. It is so shiny on the lips, but you can't feel the glitter at all, which is super important to me. My Milani, what is this called? Keep It Full Plumper in, what is this called? Champagne. It's just called Champagne. Yeah. I love this. I really want to get another shade of this. I want to get the Luminoso shade because this is a fantastic lip gloss formula. The Wet n Wild, what are these called? Mega Slicks lip glosses. I have the shade Nude Mood. I don't know about this. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's a nice gloss. I just never, ever think about wearing it. You know? Like, it's just nothing special to me. Yeah, I really don't need it. I just don't. Like, I have so many nude lips, and I don't really think about that one ever. This is another Buxom gloss. It's in the shade Samantha. It's a really pretty, like, kind of peachy moment with this really beautiful gold shine. Obviously, most of these come off as clear, but I like the gold shine that this one has. I feel like that makes it a little bit unique. You can't even really tell. It's pretty, though. I like it. I like the formula. I'm going to hang on to it. While I'm on Buxom, I also have the full-on lip cream in the shade White Russian. These are a little bit different from the full-on lip polish formula. They have a little bit more pigment to them and no sparkle. So that's White Russian. So it's a little something different, and I do like that about it. This is the lip polish in Dolly, which is kind of one of their classic shades. But I don't think I need this. It's just kind of a mauve, you know? Like, there's nothing wrong with it. But I would rather use pretty much every other shade of my Buxom glosses before this one. So, I'm good to pass this one on. Look at me. I'm doing great. I'm going to keep telling myself that. Continuing on. Oh, I don't know what to do about this. This is a ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Rattler. It's a really pigmented gloss, and it's really pretty. I just forget about it. It smells fine. Look how pretty that is. I want to try to remember to use this more. I'm going to pull this to the front of my lip collection, and I'm going to try to remember to use it more. If I haven't used it by my next time evaluating this stuff, it's going to go. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Collagen Lip Bath in Pillow Talk. I think it's a pretty mediocre gloss formula, to be honest with you, but this has become my lucky lip gloss. Like, whenever I've had, like, one of the exams that we do in medical school where we have to, like, talk to a pretend patient, every interview I've had for residency, every time I feel like I need a little extra luck and I'm doing a face of makeup, I wear this as my gloss, and it hasn't failed me yet, so I'm definitely not getting rid of it because I am superstitious like that. Okie dokie. I like this a lot. This is the NYX, what is this called? This is Milky Gloss in the shade Cookies and Milk. It's a really fun, like, super cool toned, like, almost grayish gloss. It's really interesting. And it's very comfortable, and I like it. It makes lip looks interesting. You know, I've been saying it over and over and over again. If it's unique to my collection, I love that. Obviously, this is not going anywhere. It's from the ColourPop Sailor Moon collection. This is Sailor Moon. Duh, it stays. This is new to my collection. This is from the Sephora collection. It's the glossed lip gloss in the shade #blessed. This formula is awesome. It's so smooth on the lips. It's so comfortable. It has a great level of pigmentation. It's not like it goes on pretty opaque, but you can sheer it out super easily, and it just looks so nice on the lips, and it's so shiny. I definitely want to pick up more of these. Speaking of the Sephora collection, these are their, what are these called? They're called like the outrageous plumping lip glosses. I have the shade 1 and the shade 2, which is, I think, XXL Nude is what it's called. These are awesome, really comfortable for being plumping glosses, and I find this packaging just absolutely adorable. These are newer to my collection as well. These are the new e.l.f. Lip oils. I have the shades Honey Talks and Red Delicious. These are awesome. They're basically clear. They really do not have a lot of pigment to them, but if you were wondering if they're worth the money, I do think so, but I think really you only need one shade, because, like, they really all look pretty much the same. Maybe some of those really deep shades look different, but I mean, like, they really are just, like, barely a tint, you know? I like both of these. See, that's the nude and that's the red. Yeah. Really comfortable formula, though. Really hydrating on the lips. Not sticky. They have a little bit of a minty feel, and they smell like mint. So if you don't like that, I don't recommend, but otherwise, it's a really solid formula. Let's see. I really like the Item Beauty, what is this called? Lip Quip Lip Oil. It smells like friggin' candy, and I know the orange color looks pretty aggressive, but it's actually nowhere near as aggressive when you put it on. It's just really shiny. And it smells like some kind of candy I used to eat in childhood. I cannot put my finger on it, but it smells exactly like something I've smelled before. It's really nice. Let's see. NYX Butter Glosses. Let's talk about this. So I have, where is the last one? Right in front of my face. I have 4 of these. I have Bit of Honey, Madeleine, Tiramisu, and Angel Food Cake. I only ever use Madeleine and Tiramisu, so those are gonna stay. I never ever pull for Angel Food Cake and Bit of Honey. They're fine. It's just that this one's pretty orangey and this one's pretty mauve, and I usually go for these to top over something else. So I'm pulling for more of the nude shades. So I'm gonna pass these on. I picked up this e.l.f. lip plumping gloss in Champagne Glam. It's fine. It's just super unremarkable. I kind of regret spending the money on it, to be honest. Like, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But I've tried so many better lip glosses than this. And I never really feel like I want to use it, so why keep it? It's a little sticky for my taste. That's part of the problem. Anyway, moving on. My Maybelline Lip Glosses are absolutely saying I love these. I have the shades Stone, Ice, which as you can see is very well loved, and Amber. They're gorgeous. I love them. I'll never get rid of these. This Ulta Juice Infused Lip Oil is fine. I just never think to use it. It's okay. I don't love the smell. It's fine. I'm gonna get rid of it. I just never think to use that. I like this Marc Jacobs gloss. It's Cream and Sugar, which is one of their classic shades. I know you can't get it anymore, but I do like this. It's got a really pretty shimmer to it. And I never remember to use it, so I need to pull it forward and try to, like, use it more. These glosses are from Persona. I have the shades Honey and Marrakesh. I really like both of them. I think they're really pretty. The formula is super nice, so these are going to stay as well. My Pat McGrath glosses are, of course, going nowhere. Divine Rose, Nude Venus. These came in those little sets. I love them. This is probably the best product that came from those little sets. These are fantastic. Absolutely luxury feeling lip glosses. I 100% get the hype. This is from the Barbie collection from Glamlight. It is just like a gold sparkly lip gloss. It's very fun. And you can't feel the glitter, which is very important to me, so keep that one around. This Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit High Shine, it's not even really a gloss, but it kind of comes in a component that's like a gloss. It's fine. It's one of those really pigmented glosses. It's fine. It's pretty unremarkable. I won't miss it if it's gone, so I'm okay with it being gone. I should really declutter this. It's so old. This is from Bite. It's the Amuse Bouche liquefied lip in the shade Whip. I loved this. It doesn't smell off. It's one of those really pigmented gloss formulas, but this shade goes with everything, and it's so comfy on the lips. I'm not ready to say goodbye yet, so I'm not. This is a teeny tiny little sample of the Rare Beauty, like, liquid gloss balm or whatever in the shade Nearly Neutral. It's cute. It's so tiny. I'll probably run out of it pretty quickly, but I like it, so I'm gonna hang on to it. This is the Flower Beauty Chill Out Lip Glaze in the shade Dazed. I enjoy this. I really do. I just forget to use it. It's nice, though. It's really comfy on the lips. It has a really pretty shine, and honestly, it feels more like a lip oil than a lip gloss. Hanging on to it for now. This is a Bare Minerals lip gloss that I got ages ago, but I do like this. It's the shade Live Wire. I have no idea if they even sell these anymore, but I got it in a set ages ago. Let me see how it smells. It's fine. Still smells the same. Still looks the same. I'm gonna hang on to it. I like it. Lip glosses are my passion. Let me deal with these Dose of Colors ones. Okay. So this one is the shade Goals, and I'm trying to see... Oh! Well, the applicator's broken, so I'm just gonna throw that away. That decision was easy. This is the shade Can You Not? It's a very cute, like, nude. It's very opaque, but it mixes well with lip liner. This one I do really like. And then this is the shade Seriously, which is a little bit deeper, more rosy toned. It is a nice color. I feel like I never reach for it. I'm gonna give this one more chance because I feel like I haven't played with this one specifically enough. She needs another opportunity to shine. This is probably its time to go, which makes me sad, but it's so old. This is from Essence. I can't even see what kind of gloss it was anymore or the name of it, but it was a really nice, like, cool tone kind of color. It's really neat, but I'm sure I have other products just like it now. And I just don't need it. And it's old. So this is gonna go. I like the e.l.f. Ride or Die Lip Balm. This is Tough Cookie. It does smell like cookie. I really like that. It's a little bit thick, and I do want to try their new lip balms, but I do like this. It's very hydrating. It's very comfy. Putting it on right now. And I like the tint that it gives. Don't love the packaging. Don't love that you have to squeeze it out of the tube like that, but I'm okay with it. That feels nice. And last but certainly not least, I have this ColourPop So Glassy gloss. I found this at a Marshall's, and I've been wanting to try this formula for a really long time. This shade is called Spring Fever, and I'm gonna be real with you, I don't think I have remembered to wear this since I got it. So I need to pull this to the front so that I remember to actually use it. It's a really cute shade. And when I tried it after I got it, it's a very comfortable formula. I just need to remember that it exists. So that's something I need to work on when I organize these back into their containers. I need to pull some things to the front that need more use. That being said, this is where we landed for lip glosses. Personally, I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's pretty respectable. And then these are all of the total lipsticks and lip glosses that I'm going to be decluttering. I think that's pretty impressive. I think I did a good job. So I'll call this a successful declutter. If you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed my declutter series, because this is the last episode of the series, if you enjoyed it, please leave a like down below. Leave me a comment and let me know what your favorite lipsticks and lip glosses are. I would love to hear what your recommendations are. If you want to see what's coming from me in 2024, please hit subscribe down below. I would absolutely love to have you. And until the next one, bye you guys.